Grand Rising Beloveds. We are officially going into the new year of 2024. And I'm laying here after spending 2 days vending and being out with the community and building the brand. And today is my last day of going to vend, and I was just led by the Most High to have a session of Wombversation. So and I'm doing this Wombversation before I get out of the bed. I'm still just laying in the spot that I was in when I woke up. And it's just time to check in with my womb. Something that I did feel, though, going into this Wombversation, and I heard very clearly, is this is the season of pregnancy. This is the season of pregnancy. This is the season of pregnancy. No, wait. Don't click off. Because I know that most of my collective is like, girl, bye. I'm not trying to get pregnant. But this pregnancy does not have to necessarily mean physical pregnancy, like, expecting and go through pregnancy 9 months and birth a baby. It could also mean pregnancy with expectations and with desires that you have going into 2024. And I think the most important part of pregnancy is the reality and carrying yourself as if you are pregnant and realizing that you are pregnant energetically, emotionally, mentally, means that you protect your energy at all costs. You protect the baby that you are manifesting at all costs. You don't allow yourself to intermingle with people who could potentially cause you to miscarry. You don't allow yourself to interact with people and relationships that could raise your blood pressure and give you preeclampsia. You don't allow yourself to be in situations where you're lifting things that are too heavy for you, meaning you're carrying burdens that aren't meant for you. As a woman who is pregnant, you respect your space that you are in. You govern your energy, your body, and your desires with the utmost sensitivity. And as a woman who is expecting, you also are very aware of the people that you have co-created, or the person that you have co-created this child with. Recently I got a message from the Most High, and it was literally that every person that we come in contact with, we are birthing a baby with. What if you went through life seeing that every person that you built a relationship with, friendship, family, business, whatever kind of relationship, you are literally birthing a baby with that person? Because with every interaction you have, it builds and creates an energy outside of yourself. And that's what a child is. So we have to start asking ourselves, will we meet somebody, when we interact with someone, when we're dealing with people in business, when we're dealing with family members who are toxic or whatever may be going on, look at every person, every relationship, every circumstance that you have built a relationship through or with, and ask yourself, would you want to have a baby with that person? And if the answer is no, I want you to limit the amount of time, the amount of energy, the amount of communication that you have with this person. It's just like if you go on a date for the first time with someone and you don't vibe with their energy, do you continue to contact that person? Do you continue to go out with that person? Do you continue to allow that person to be in your space? No, you don't. So why then do we go through life allowing people who we don't desire to have babies with come and take up space, move into our homes, homes being our lives, our energy, our businesses, our family? Why do we allow them to come and take up space in our sacred space, in our home, in our business, in our family, if we don't desire to really build with them? You got to be able in 2024, and I can hear that the community and the collective been praying real hard for a certain number of breakthroughs, a certain amount of help. Everybody's desiring something, right, to be able to move forward. We got to be able in 2024 to cut off the dead weight that can't go with us so that we can actually expand. And if you haven't already, I want you to put a whole lot of focus and energy into cutting the relationships, the people, the interactions that have not bared you positive fruit, who have taken away from your energy without giving back to you. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to birth children from now forward that bring us prosperity, that bring us, say to Yalla, that brings us connections that we actually desire, that brings us business opportunities, that brings us transformation. We can't be afraid to cut the relationships, cut the spiritual baby daddies that have been helping us to procreate and recreate in our lives circumstances and cycles of misfortune, of non-transformation, of non-growth, of unwanted life circumstances, and essentially sucking away the very energy that we would normally have to take care of ourselves. That's one of the major things that I've realized, and specifically through Wombversation, where some people that I originally thought were for me were no longer for me. I realized that in my deepest moments of Wombversation, because that's the time where I get to sit down with my inner compass and actually talk to my higher self, the voice of my womb, and figure out what have I been doing, or who have I been allowing, or what interactions have I had up until this point that has stagnated my growth and my progress. And when I sit down and I have that conversation with my womb, she holds back none of her words. She releases it out with no problem. She tells me straight up where I've been failing to protect us. She tells me straight up where I've been doing a great job. She tells me straight up what things I need to change if I really desire to see change in and throughout my life. And one of the biggest things that I did in 2023 was not entertain energy of a person or a situation or a relationship or an emotion that is not moving me forward. So as you listen to this podcast episode and this session that I'm having with my womb, and hopefully you're getting ready to enter into your state of wombversation as well, I want you to really consider and think about who you need to let go of in this moment in order for you to progress forward and manifest the aspects of your life that you have been desiring. Tonight, I'm going to do an amazing Wombversation session. When I come in from this last vending event, it's about it. It ends at 7, so I'll probably get home somewhere between 8:30 and 9. Just, after the event ends, you got to pack up everything, and then you still got to get home. So probably going to get home sometime around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But I am absolutely going to be bringing in the year of 2024 in a state of wombversation and yoni steaming. I'm going to go have me a fabulous yoni steam at the shop space, and I'm going to allow myself to bring in this new year in a state of focus and inner peace, because that's what I desire to continue to attract and create in my life in 2024. So hopefully during this time while I was talking, you got the moment to do everything that you had to do so that now you can be still and enter into a very quick wombversation that we're going to do together. We're going to do some deep breathing, and we're going to have a moment of silence so that we can continue on with our day in balance and in focus. So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouths. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose. Hold it. Out through the mouth. You're going to take your left hand, place it over your womb. If you don't know where your womb is, it's approximately 2 inches under your navel. So I want you to place your left hand over your womb and your right hand over your left. And I want you to deep breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Hold it. Out through the mouth. And one more time. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. I want to take the time to thank our wombs for being a very intricate part of the creation process that we are going through in our life. Thank your womb for the intuition that she possesses, the energy that she brings forth in day-to-day life, the inner compass that resides inside of your womb. And And then just be still. And I want you to repeat these affirmations after me before our moment of silence. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. And I am enough. One more time. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. And I am enough. Last time. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. And I am enough. And now we're just going to be silent. Hands still placed over top of our womb. And be still. And something else before we get into the Wombversation. If you are not already, I want you to be conscious of not crossing your legs at the knee, at the ankle. Don't cross your legs when you are in Wombversation, when you are sitting, when you have a conversation with others, when you are just chilling. Don't cross your legs, because when you do that, you cut off the energy of your womb and of the energy and the free flowingness of you to be able to manifest what you desire. So if your legs are crossed right now at the ankles, uncross them. Place them flat on the floor if you're in a chair, or if you're laying down, place them flat. Don't cross your legs at the ankle or at the knee. Okay, and so now we will begin. Thank you for joining me in this brief moment of Wombversation, of self-reflection, of inner knowing, and of groundedness. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful to you as my community who continues to walk this journey with me. And I'm looking forward to all that is to come in the very near future. All the abundance, all of the opportunities, all of the sisterhood connections that we're going to continue to build in 2024. Be blessed, or I should say blissed. Be balanced. And be compassionate. Because there's a lot that's happening in this world. There's a lot of people who are hurting. There's a lot that's going on. And you never know who you might be able to be a beacon of light for on their journey of life. So keep that in mind as you walk forward in this new year of 2024. Ashe.